Having confidence isn't the same as having self-worth. They're coming from two different places. Confidence comes from things we do outside in the 3D world, whereas self-worth is something that is deep within the self. So in this video, I'm going to break down the differences and show you how your true value and self-worth are something that you no longer and never have needed to seek outside yourself to find or acquire. So first I'm going to explain confidence so that we don't confuse it with self-worth. Confidence is something that anyone can develop. You can build your confidence in a particular skill by repetition and practice. You can build the body that you prefer by working out, eating healthy. You can dress in nice clothing. You can even go so far as getting plastic surgery. And in the same way, you can deplete your confidence by moving in the opposite direction, because confidence isn't something that is a permanent part of yourself. Having it one moment doesn't guarantee that you'll have it in the next moment. And for some people, confidence is something they use as a mask to actually hide their belief in low self-worth. And notice that I said belief in low self-worth, because self-worth isn't something that can be measured on a scale of high to low. Self-worth is something that is inherently yours. You just haven't realized it yet. You see, we are born worthy. The fact that you have life in your body is proof that you're worthy, because that life force energy within you is divine. Your self-worth isn't something that can be lost. It belongs to you, and it can't be taken away by any circumstance outside of yourself. Believing in low self-worth is actually a choice that we ourselves make. And hear me out, I'm not shaming anyone, certainly not. This is something that happens in our formative years when we're children and our brain is still developing. And I believe that it's something that happens at a subconscious level more than a conscious level. Our perception of who we are becomes overshadowed by what other people tell us about ourselves. And these false beliefs about ourselves, they're programmed in at a very young age. And so we form the belief that our value and our worth is something that needs to be earned, or something we need to get from outside of ourselves, and that it's in the hands of adults like our parents or our teachers or even our friends. As children, we want validation, we want love, we want attention, and we seek it outside of ourselves because we've never been taught any differently, because our parents went through the same programming that we went through, and their parents the same programming, and humanity as a whole has gone through this program again and again and again. And so unfortunately, as we become adults, we grow into adults that are seeking outside of ourselves for love and validation. And each time we seek outside of ourself, we are giving a part of ourself away. We are giving our power away to someone else. We are putting our self-worth in the hands of others who most likely don't want to be responsible for our self-worth. And I can pretty much guarantee that they won't treat you well if you're handing over your worth to them, or putting your worth, like allowing them to determine your worth for you. You will not be treated well by that person. It wasn't until my spiritual awakening, when I went into unity consciousness, that I realized that the reason that humanity continually seeks outside of the self for love and validation is because of separation, or the false belief in separation. We seek outside of ourselves because we haven't realized that we're whole, that we're one with everything, that there's nothing to get outside of the self, because there's nothing you're not. As you begin doing inner work, doing shadow work, inner child work, and start letting go of these false beliefs, your self-worth will naturally arise. You'll realize that you're worthy just by being alive, that you're worthy just being you. You begin to build a foundation of self-worth, and once this foundation is in place, you become unshakable. And then just watch how your life changes and how your life opens up and blossoms. So thank you for listening, and if you enjoyed this content, please give me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. Thanks. Bye.